What's up, guys? It's Najee from our garage here today, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be talking to you guys about my most asked question is, how do I afford my 2018 Mustang GT? How do I afford this car right here? Now, I get that in my comments. I get people DMing me on Instagram. People that DM me on Instagram, I tell them. Ooh, I just heard some badass car. I think it was a Shelby or something. But yeah, people on Instagram that DM me, I usually tell them how I afford this car. But yeah, so I'm just gonna answer it in this video. So yeah. Okay, so if this is like your first video you're watching of mine, because I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a lot of people watching this video, then my name's Najib. I'm 18. I'm about to be 19 in 2-3 months. In January I'm gonna be 19, and this is my 2018 Mustang GT. It has a few bolt-ons, E85. It's a manual. It's a 6-speed car. It's roughly around 480 wheel. I'm gonna guess 490, 480 wheel. And yeah, that's about it. It's lowered. I just lowered it not too long ago, and I want to get some cosmetic mods for it. But all right, let's not get carried away. So I bought this car about a year and a few months ago. I bought it like last August. I think I bought it August 27th, 2018. So I was 17 when I bought this car. I was 17 when I bought this car. So I'm gonna title this video how I bought my car at 17. So I'm currently about to be 19. So yes, I've had this car for a good amount of time now. But yeah, let's get into how I can afford this car. Okay, so let me just get right into it, and I hope this does not sound like BS, because it's actually kind of funny. So a lot of you guys might play Call of Duty, the video game Call of Duty. I've been playing Call of Duty since I was like 12, 13, and when I started playing, I was terrible, and I started playing a lot, and I got really good. Good to the point where I started playing tournaments for money, and I started playing wagers and stuff like that, and I started winning a lot of money, and so I started saving this money. So let me fast forward to about sophomore in high school. So I would say I won my money around when I was 13, 14 years old is when I won most of my money. I also lost a lot of money, but winning, losing, I would say I made a profit of about $500-600 just from video games. And at age like 14, that's not that bad. So I was pretty proud of myself. And I just want to get a few things straight here. I don't come from no rich family or anything. My parents are actually divorced, so I live in Houston. It's just me and my mom. My dad lives in Austin. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, then you guys might know that, because I go to Austin here and there. And I've mentioned it in my videos that my dad lives in Austin. So yeah, my dad lives in Austin, but I'm like about to be 19, so to be honest, it doesn't affect me as much anymore. But yeah, my parents work super hard. Both of them work super hard. I love them so much. Okay, so let me get back into where I was at. So at this point, I was a sophomore in high school. I had about $500-600 saved up, and with $500-600, I'm young. I'm like, man, I really don't want to spend this, but I also want to have more money. I don't have a job. I can't have a job. So my mom's working her butt off, and I'm not gonna keep asking her for money. This isn't gonna work. So I decided to go up to my computer science teacher. So let me backtrack a little bit. So a few nights before, or a few days before this happened, I was wondering. I was like, man, what can I do to make more money? And I looked online, and I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos, and I got an idea of, let me make an app. So I went up to my computer science teacher, and I showed him the idea, and he was an old man, so I told him the idea, and I was like, I want to make an app, and I want to make money off this app. I want it to be the next big thing. So obviously he did not do it for me. He did not just make me an app. I was pretty advanced in the class, so he helped me out. We worked together, and we made a really dope app. And so I get this question asked at least 2 to 3 times a week, and I just want to explain in this video, so I'm done explaining it. I'm so tired of explaining it. So this app was about, it was a Remind app, and the app was based off geolocation, and basically it was about, so it was like, okay, so your week's about to start, and your week's about to start, and you're about to head out for work. It's Monday, and as soon as you walk out of your house, so pretend it's about to rain that day or something, or you have a meeting that day, you have homework due that day, you have anything you have due that day, before you walk out of your house, or even as soon as you get in your car, your phone will literally start buzzing and start telling you, hey, this is what you need, make sure you have all these things. Because personally, I forget everything when I'm leaving the house. I forget every single thing. So I made that app, and let's just put it in short terms. So it told you, okay, and also it told you if it's raining that day, bring an umbrella and stuff like that. I keep switching the angle to the car because my arm is getting tired holding the camera. But yeah, so it was pretty much an app to guide you like with your everyday things and help you out and stuff like that. So I sold it to a company. For a good amount of money, and the company's contract was that they have to change it up a little bit, just a little bit, because they couldn't have the same exact app. Like because, okay, so I wanted to charge them a lot more, but they didn't want to buy it for that much. I was young, I wanted to make money, and I was like, I want to sell this app ASAP. I wasn't making a lot of money off of it because I made a free app just to get more publication out of it. So yeah, since it was a free app, there was a lot of people downloading it. It was hot on the charts, and this was about like 2015, early 2016, mainly 2015 though. And so I mean, maybe some of you guys heard about the app, maybe you guys didn't. But so yeah, after I sold the app, our company's contract was to change the app up a little bit after we sold it. So after we sold it, the company we sold it to, they changed it up a little bit. To be honest, they added so many ads into it, and they basically destroyed the app. They had to take it down, and they priced it at like $3-4, and they had to take it down because it was a complete flop. So I had a lot of money, and I was like, okay, my mom has done so much for me, all this stuff. I wanted to do something for her, so I just bought her a car. Now that Lexus you guys see in my videos or here and there, that is the car I bought. And my mom at the time had a Honda Accord. So I bought the Lexus, and I was like, okay, I'll take the Honda Accord off you. And so that's how I had a Honda Accord. So if you guys were all wondering, people have been watching my channel. I don't know how, I've gotten a lot more subscribers since I bought the Mustang, so I don't know how long you guys have been watching me, but if you scroll down, I used to have a Honda Accord that was straight piped and all this stuff. So yeah, I don't really want to talk about my Honda Accord that much, but I bought my mom that Lexus, and ever since then I was like, okay, so I had the Honda Accord, and I put so much money into the Accord. So at this point, I was young, I didn't know much about cars. I was like, I'm just gonna throw all this money into this Accord and make it badass. And $10,000 into the Accord, I'm like, man, I want to get a different car, because at this point I know about cars, and I'm like, I don't even want this car anymore. And so my mom, she was like, you've already spent so, she didn't know about cars. She was like, you've already spent so much money on this car, you're not gonna sell it, blah blah blah. So it took me 6 months to convince her so I could finally sell it. I sold the car. I had like $2,000 saved up, so all the money I got from my Accord, I got like 10 grand, and then I had like $4,000 saved up. No, I had $3,000 saved up. Then my mom gave me $1,000. Shout out to my mom. Oh, my dad gave me $1,000 too. So I had 15 grand for a down payment. So I got 10 grand from my car that I sold, and the rest of the money we put in. And so I put a nice fat down payment on this car. And so yeah, I was like, I want to make YouTube videos. I want to do all this stuff with a car that I need, that can get attention, a car that I really like. And this was on the market. This was one of the cheapest 1850s in Houston, to be honest. I got this car for about a little bit over 31k. Yeah, I got it for 31k pretty much. And it was a brand new car. It was sitting out in Crosby, Texas. It was like a 2-hour drive for me to go get this car, but it was so worth it. So after I put that big of a down payment on my car, I got a perfect monthly payment that I needed a low monthly payment, because like I said, I don't have a lot of money. I don't come from a rich family. Luckily, God is blessing my family right now. Me and my mom, my mom's running a good business right now. But prior to that, we've never really been too well off. So I had to get a low monthly payment because I was like, I need to get a Mustang, a car that I can enjoy, a car that I can make videos with, a car that I can make a dream come true with. So I was like, I need a low monthly payment. So I was like, yep. And I bought this, and it was like a dream come true. It was like the most exciting day of my life. I literally remember that day like perfectly. I remember that day perfectly. And also, my first car was a Honda Accord. It was a V6. So people ask me, why is my plate a V6? I have a 5.0. My plate's V6 because this is where I came from. I remember I tried to make my V6 as fast as possible. I never, ever, ever thought I would own a 5.0. So this is where I came from, and I want to keep this plate just because of that. A V6 is where I came from, and that's what I tell people, that this is why my plate says V6. People are like, you have a 5.0, this is a V8. And I'm like, yeah, but a V6 is where I came from. You can't ever forget where you came from. So as you guys know by now, I get real off topic in my videos. I literally talk about anything that comes to my mind. That's literally only because, like, when I'm talking to the camera, I feel like I can just literally like pour my brain out and just talk about anything I want to. So I just wanted to make this video to you guys about how I afford this car and how you guys can literally, with social media these days, you guys can make anything you guys want happen. Don't ever let anybody tell you you can't, because trust me, I've had so many people tell me I can't, and you just got to make it happen. So this has been the G from In Our Garage, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.